God love you. What am I talking about? I tell you what, you're making everybody else stand up, though, pal. Thank you very, very much. I tell you what, stand up for Chuck.
Joe Biden is an American politician who served as the 47th Vice President of the United States from 2009 to 2017. He represented Delaware in the U.S. Senate from 1973 to 2009. A member of the Democratic Party, Biden is the Democratic presidential nominee for the 2020 election, running against the incumbent, Donald Trump. Biden unsuccessfully sought the Democratic presidential nomination in 1988 and in 2008.
My mother believed and my father believed that if I wanted to be president of the United States, I could be vice president. My mother and father believed.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Net Worth Now, where you get to see the lifestyle and net worth of your favorite celebrities. We hope you enjoy these videos, and if you do, please remember to hit the like button and comment below who your favorite celebrity is so we can feature them in an upcoming video. His full name is Joseph Robinette Biden Jr., but he's also known as Cup of Joe, Amtrak Joe, Uncle in Chief, and Sleepy Joe. He was born November 20, 1942 in Scranton, Pennsylvania, U.S., making him 77 years of age at the time of this edit. He stands at 1.83 meters or 6 feet tall. Biden had a debilitating stutter as a kid that he overcame by reading and reciting Irish poems. He has said that if he had a different career and the talent, he'd have been an architect. He loves Corvettes and still owns a 1967 Corvette that his dad financed for him as a wedding gift. Apparently, his biggest vice is chocolate chip ice cream, no mint. He and his wife have a German Shepherd named Champ. He always has Ray-Ban aviators on him, which he's been wearing since he was a lifeguard in the 1960s. He likes working out and tries to do it regularly. His favorite drink is orange Gatorade. And his favorite meal is pasta. Joe Biden married Nelia Hunter in 1966, and they had 2 sons and a daughter, Naomi Christina. In December 1972, while Joe Biden was senator-elect, Nelia and Naomi were killed in a traffic crash which injured his 2 sons, who recovered from their injuries. Joe Biden married his second wife, Jill, in 1977, and together they had a daughter, Ashley. In May 2015, his son, Beau, died of brain cancer.
Job facing the middle class, and it happens to be, as Barack says, a 3-letter word, jobs. J-O-B-S, jobs.
Joseph Robinette Biden Jr. was born on November 20 of 1942 in Scranton, Pennsylvania. Raised alongside 3 siblings in a Catholic family, Joe's family fell on hard times when he was young. During the 50s, his father couldn't find work in the midst of an economic decline in Scranton. Eventually, the family had to move to Delaware, where Joe's father became a used car salesman. During his high school years, Joe Biden joined the football team, and he was elected class president. He also played college football, where he attended the University of Delaware while double majoring in history and political science. He graduated in 1965 with a bachelor's degree. Joe moved on to Syracuse University College of Law, where he earned a law degree in 1968. During this time, he was famously accused of plagiarism. As a student, Biden was able to defer his draft during the Vietnam era. When he graduated and became eligible once more, Joe received a medical deferment for asthma, despite being an athlete all of his life. After college, Biden worked as a law clerk before acting as a public defender and starting his own law firm. He first became involved in politics in 1969 when he ran for a seat on the Newcastle County Council, winning the election and setting his sights on the U.S. Senate almost immediately. He won the 1972 U.S. Senate election in Delaware, despite being the clear underdog. At age 30, he was one of the youngest senators in U.S. history. After a long stint in the U.S. Senate, Joe set his sights on the ultimate prize, the presidency. In 1987, he ran for the Democratic nomination, although he ran into trouble when he was accused of plagiarizing a speech. Further controversy eventually led to Biden withdrawing from the race. Biden was reelected 6 times to the U.S. Senate and was the 4th most senior senator when he resigned after winning the vice presidency alongside Barack Obama in the 2008 presidential election. Obama and Biden were reelected in 2012. As vice president, Biden oversaw infrastructure spending in 2009 to counteract the Great Recession.
My memory is not as good as Justice Roberts, Chief Justice Roberts. Does anyone have the... No,
After leaving the White House, Joe and Jill have earned at least $15 million from speaking engagements and book deals. Biden has become an in-demand public speaker, often earning hundreds of thousands of dollars for a single speech. For example, he earned $190,000 in 2018 for one speech at Drew University in New Jersey. In total, he gave 40 speeches from 2017 to 2018, receiving five-figure or six-figure paydays each time. After Biden left the office of the vice presidency, he and his wife signed a $10 million, three-book deal. After writing Promise Me Dad, a book about his son's death, Joe promoted his book with a tour. He made over 40 stops. Basic tickets cost $25, while VIP tickets, which included a photo with Biden, cost $450. According to Joe's tax returns, his earnings have fluctuated over the years. He has made his tax documents available, and the earliest records date from 1998. During this year, he earned a total of $215,432. His income then stayed at around $200,000 until 2009, when it increased by $55,000 per year due to income from Social Security and pensions. In 2016, when Joe Biden was preparing to leave office as the vice president, he was earning about $400,000 per year. By 2017, that number had risen dramatically to $11 million. In 2018, things slowed down slightly, and Biden earned a total of $4.6 million. When his term as vice president ended, Joe Biden's last financial disclosure pegged his net worth at $1.5 million. For many years before becoming VP, he would frequently refer to himself as one of the poorest members of Congress, or middle-class Joe, with a net worth less than $500,000. Joe's primary residence is a home in the neighborhood of Greenville in Wilmington, Delaware. The home overlooks a man-made lake that was originally built by wealthy members of the DuPont family. Joe and Jill bought their home in 1997 for $350,000. Similar homes in the area have recently sold for a bit more than $2 million. In 2017, Joe and Jill paid $2.74 million for a six-bedroom vacation home in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Between 2018 and 2019, the couple rented a $4 million mansion in McLean, Virginia, paying $20,000 per month. Joe Biden's cars include a 1967 Corvette, a Pontiac Trans Am, a Cadillac Escalade, and a Ford F-150.